go further, give more, and ultimately render a verdict. Are the backrooms secretly connected to ancient Egypt? Ladies and gentlemen, strap in. It's Morty time.
Leave your theories in the comments below. I'll pick my favorites in the next episode of Morty.
So the oldest example I could find of someone calling out the potential backrooms Egypt connection was this Reddit thread by Alex Miho was taken on March 23rd, 2022. Given the flurry of posts in the aftermath of Kane's first video though, I may have missed something earlier, so apologies if I did. Since that first post though, a ton of other theorists have flooded in to analyze the connections. The most in-depth example is this massive 6-page analysis from Zach Gardner on the entire backroom storyline. Now, this thread is long, so I'm just gonna touch on the highlights here. First, and most importantly, the name, KV-31. In the backrooms, KV-31 is the project designation that Async gives to their low-proximity magnetic distortion system, aka their portal into the backrooms. At first, KV-31 might just seem like a couple of random letters and numbers that got slapped together, but it actually shares its name with a real-world location, a tomb in Egypt's Valley of the Kings, also named KV-31. Interesting. Let's dive deeper. Literally, the topmost shaft of this tomb was discovered all the way back in October of 1817, but the rest of the complex remained undiscovered until about 2010. Then, in January of that year, archaeologists discovered that the complex actually went much deeper than they first believed. Now, just on a surface level, that already seems somewhat similar to the backrooms, right? Our world exists on top of an undiscovered tomb, which remained undisturbed for thousands of years, exactly how the backrooms was underneath the real world until Async's discovery. Egyptologists were also shocked to discover that the KV-31 tomb kept going down deeper than they initially expected. There were hidden layers, new floors to unearth as you got deeper, exactly what we see Async uncovering in the backrooms. But the connections between the two go beyond merely the name and the general idea of secret tomb go down. As archaeologists worked their way through the KV-31 tomb, they discovered the remains of 5 mummies from Egypt's 18th dynasty. And now, look at the backrooms. How many missing persons posters are we shown? 5. And when we do happen to find one of those bodies buried in the backrooms, it appears dehydrated, dry, and leathery, kinda like the remains of a mummified person in an ancient Egyptian tomb. And that's not all. The mummies that were found in KV-31 were so mangled that they were missing limbs and unidentifiable, just like the victims of the bacteria monster that we see in Kane's series. On another note, researchers of KV-31 installed a metal door over the shaft during the excavation to prevent any unwelcome intruders from entering the tomb. This is very similar to how we see Async erect a metal barrier between their control room and the backrooms, preventing people from getting in while also preventing